Number 1. MH370. A Malaysia Airlines flight vanished without a trace while en route from Kuala Lumpur to Beijing on March 8. The weather was clear and there was no distress signal from the cockpit when the plane disappeared from radar screens. A massive search operation combed the Indian Ocean, but the Boeing 777 was never found. After more than 9 months, not a single piece of debris from MH370 has turned up. Despite numerous conspiracy theories, we still don't know what happened to the plane. All 239 people on board are presumed dead. There are some footage of MH370 underwater search during winter weather in the southern Indian Ocean. Have a look. Number 2. Mexican students missing mysteriously. Nearly 4 dozen high school students disappeared in Mexico after police stopped them from traveling to a protest. The cops then reportedly handed over the students to a drug gang, who investigators say killed them. However, their bodies have never been found. Nearly 80 people have been arrested following the kidnapping, including a mayor, his wife, and a local police chief. But without their bodies, the case remains unsolved. Mexico City, November 20, 2014. Protesters clash with police outside the airport and at the Zocalo. Ayotzinapa Normal School. From AJ and video journalist Jorge Villalpando. Number 3. Nigerian girls. Nearly 300 schoolgirls were kidnapped in April from the government secondary school in Chibok, Nigeria, by a radical Islamic group called Boko Haram. In early May, the hashtag #BringBackOurGirls began to spread on Twitter, raising the world's awareness of the mass abduction. In May, Nigeria's Chief of Defense Staff, Air Marshal Alex Bade, said the country's military had located the schoolgirls, but using force to free them is currently out of the question. Bade did not specify the girls' location, and a U.S. Defense Department spokesperson said it could not confirm Nigeria's report. By year's end, a majority of the girls remain missing. Number 4. Siberian sinkholes. A 115-foot hole was discovered in Siberia's Yamal Peninsula, a name that means end of the world in the language of the area's indigenous inhabitants, after an unexplained explosion in July. 2 other mysterious sinkholes popped up in Russia's north shortly after. Scientists believe gas explosions beneath the surface caused the sinkholes, but they haven't been able to confirm that theory. In November, a team of scientists, a medic, and a professional climber plunged into the sinkhole to learn more about it, but the cause of the deep holes is still unknown. Number 5. Alien moon. Scientists think they found the moon of an alien planet, which would be the first time we've ever seen an exomoon. The problem is that we'll never really know if that's what astronomers saw. Researchers discovered the possible exomoon using gravitational microlensing, a technique that detects distant objects regardless of the light they emit to take advantage of chance alignments between stars. When a foreground star passes between Earth and a more distant star, the closer star can act like a magnifying glass on the more distant one. If that star has a planet whizzing about it, the planet will brighten or dim the light of the distant star. But in some cases, the distant object could be a free-floating planet instead of a star, giving scientists the ability to measure the mass of the planet relative to its companion. In this case, scientists could have spied a small star circled by a planet 18 times Earth's mass, or they could have spotted, for the first time, a planet bigger than Jupiter teamed up with a moon weighing less than Earth. But because this encounter was completely random, it's impossible to know if we finally laid eyes on an exomoon.